What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. HMR Flame, obviously. So, I'm back on the classic COD grind, playing some MW2, one of the GOATs, of course. And we all know I love to just bang out the games left, right, and centre on the 360. So, today, very interesting topic. I've seen a few people talking about it, and I wanted to throw my hat in the mix, and obviously get your guys' opinion as well. So, was that a guy? No, I'm tripping. So, basically... Oh, I'm whiffing. I'm whiffing hard. Oh, my God. So, I've seen a lot of people talking about the dev teams of, like, modern COD and versus, like, the old days and stuff and the money. And I wanted to just share my sort of opinion on this. And, I mean, we all know modern COD sucks, right? And there's reasons for that, of course. We talk about this all the time. But the biggest reason why it makes no sense, why the games are such bad quality, right, is... when we talk about games like, for example, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 2 had 250 devs working on the game, okay? And I think it's the sources were saying it's about 200 people and then an extra 50 for, like, testers and things like that, okay? So, realistically, not that many people in a way. So, they had a budget of, like, $28 million, give or take, to create Black Ops 2. Obviously, the greatest COD of all time. So, you know... as far as how it turned out, we all know that it turned out fantastic. Oh, I'm gonna get killed. Oh, damn it. So, why did I bring this up? Black Ops Cold War came out in 2020, or 2021, 2021, 2020, something like this, right? And its actual budget, from what I've seen, was around the $700 million mark. 700 million. Not to mention... it also had, I think, 4,000 devs. That's what, like, the modern games have. 4,000 devs, give or take. $700 million to make the game, right? To me, that's... first off, how is it a team of 200 people can create a game like Black Ops 2, which is the greatest COD of all time, and a dev team of 4,000 can't make even 20% of the quality of that game, you know? So... it is just kind of nuts. It's mental. The numbers don't make sense, right? But we've talked about this for years. Like, look at the gameplay you're watching now of me playing Modern Warfare 2. It's simple. It is what it is. It does what it says on the tin. You're playing an FPS game. You're a soldier. You're fighting, blah, blah, blah. You're trying to get more kills, trying to get score. And that's it. It's fun, it's not bland, it's colourful, the guns aren't, like, mega realistic, they're not stupidly cartoony, they still feel like there's a good amount of customization to stuff, it's not overkill where there's, like, 1,000 different choices. Everything is just balanced. And look, when I say balanced, of course, I don't mean the guns. Obviously, we all know about noob tubes being severely overpowered on this game. Like, I don't mean balance like that. I mean just a balance of realism with fun, with colour, all that kind of stuff. Fast forward to Black Ops 7 and, you know, everything else similar, modern. Simplicity isn't there. It's over-complicated, it's over-stupid, it's just retarded, if you ask me. That's the best word I can use. Everything is retarded. It looks shit, it feels shit, it feels nowhere near... oh, bro, I thought he was bloody... he actually blended in, I swear. It feels completely different to what COD is, and... I'm going to tell you a quick story. The other day, I had my friend round, and basically, you know, I don't watch the CDL. I haven't watched it in a good while, but Optical playing, I was like, right, why not? Dean's at the event, so I'll put it on for the banter. Dean being Tank, of course, my real-life best mate and my duo. So I put it on, and I show my pal this, he sat next to me, he hasn't watched any COD, played any COD in probably 6, 7, 8 years, right? And he's like, what is this? I'm like, yeah, this is the new COD. He's like, bro, this is not the game I fell in love with. This is not the game I played when I was a kid. This is disgraceful. It's too fast. I don't understand what's going on. Yeah, again, this is a person that hasn't kept up and just instantly, the first thing he said is, what is this? Like, it's not similar at all. It's all completely, oh my God, completely different. Everything's different with the spacing, the pacing, the way the guns are, the sound effect, everything. And he was like, bro, why does anyone even play this? I was like, that's the thing, not many people do anymore, quite frankly. Oh, almost. Took that near out. Yeah, and again, this is coming from a person that was a die-hard COD fan for a long time, played the originals, all the GOATs that I'm playing now, you know? So, in the end of the day, it kind of sums up that simplicity has been a big reason why the game kind of sucks. I mean, I've said this for ages. When you overdo something like this much, how has that killed me? That's insane. That's crazy. Where am I getting shot from? Oh no! What rude has been pissed on. That's crazy. Yeah. So when I say simplicity, I mean like I've just said. Look at everything I just named about this game. Every feature that this game has, simplicity is at its finest. You know, there's no 1,000 skins, there's no 1,000 camos, there's no 1,000 attachments, there's not the stupid, overcomplicated Netflix menu. Everything is done perfect. Everything is done how it should be for fun, simplicity, user interfaces done for accessibility. Everything's good, right? And it's the same, absolute same concept every single time. Every game until probably 2019 had the similar sort of stuff. Obviously, they got a little bit more complicated as the years went on, but I think the peak gameplay, like just from COD over the years, is probably round about here and up to Black Ops 2, because it just, again, it wasn't stupidly complicated. It was this nice balance of everything. And it like the pacing alone on modern COD it's so fast, and it just doesn't need to be that fast. But they put it that fast because of the TikTok woke bullshit brain people. I can't even speak honestly, who just have this attention span of a goldfish. They fucking literally can't function without something going off on the screen every 2 seconds. Like it's crazy to me that they actually tailor to these fucking retards. It's insane. So. Oh, I didn't even fucking. I thought it was a teammate for a sec. Oh, I'm whiffing. Oh my god. God, I love the Vector, I can't lie. But why am I bringing this up, like I said? Because I've seen a few people talking about it, and I wanted to just give you my opinion. Oh god, I flashed myself. Of what I think about this whole thing. I mean, the fact of the finances alone, yeah? The fact the finances alone quadrupled, in fact more than quadrupled, for the amount of money put into developing one of these games, and then it turning out 10 times worse. It shows you the level of incompetence that companies are having, because it's not just COD. Like I said, like, yes, we are specifically talking about COD, but like, let's be real, COD is not the only franchise right now where their games are just not as good as they were, and they feel completely removed from what they once were. You know, COD is obviously a mainstream game, hence why it gets a lot of talk, and it sort of dominated the FPS market for a very long time, and that's a big reason for it. But realistically, Battlefield's the same. You know, we've had other games coming in and out. By the way, Fortnite saying that they had to raise the prices of V-Bucks, whatever they're called, right? Because they couldn't keep the lights on, yet they've made $6 billion or something in revenue. Like, again, just showing the corporate greed. The company greed is what is killing the gaming industry beyond repair. It's going to die. I've said this for a while. A big change is going to come when the entire system crashes, because it is on its way down. The games are bad. The companies are firing people. It's all AI. Everything's just bad. It's going to be a matter of time before it just completely crashes. And quite frankly, I kind of hope it does sooner rather than later, because I'm fed up. I'm fed up of something that I love just going to shit. Oh, balls. Headcams hit me with the absolute shank bony. But, like I said, I wanted to talk about this because I've seen a few people talk about this. And when a few people talk about it, a lot of people talk about it. So, it's always good to, you know, get your guys' opinions. Oh my god. I'm whiffing. Oh my god, we traded. Oh no, I've got noob tube. What the hell? But, yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this entire topic, because, like I said, people are sort of delusional. They think that modern stuff is better because it's modern, and modern stuff is better because it's higher for frame rate, higher refresh rate, there's more money spent on it, things like this. Quite frankly, I think it's the opposite. I think it's overcompensating for things in a lot of ways. I mean, how many times have we said, go back even 15 years ago, people would go out their way to play 8-bit games because the games were so good. Same situation. People are now going back and not playing modern games and playing older games because of how bad the modern games are. It's, you know, and the thing is, back then, 15 years ago, when people were going back to play like PS1 games, PS2 games, Sega you know, stuff like this, like the Genesis stuff, all this, it wasn't because the modern games sucked, it was just the other games were so good as well. Now it's that's not an argument you can use, because the modern games do suck. You know, when 360 was at its peak, people were going back like myself and playing PS1 games, GameCube games, whatever, and it wasn't because the games suck from like 2010, 2005, whatever. It was just, you had so many good games to play, you would like to go back. That's simple. So, we don't have that now. And yeah, I just wanted to bring this up and have a little rant about it, but I'm going to wrap it up here. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and do you agree that, you know, money is just the be-all and end-all these days, and that simplicity is the key to go back? But let me know in the comments. Don't forget to drop a like and a sub if you guys enjoyed the video. Of course, it helps out a ton. And don't forget to turn notifications on to see when I next drop a video. Thank you so much. I'll catch you in the next one.